This is Conversations with Queen on OpenVoiceMedia with Danni McGhee from Damn Good Vegan. And you know that's right. Food promo. Hi, Danni. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Queen. How are you?
I'm doing good. Tell us about what you're doing.
So today we are going to make an American classic. We've all had a patty melt, right? Yeah, I know. I used to love patty melts. So today we're going to make the vegan version. So let's go ahead and get started. I've pre-prepped a few things so we can move along. So I'm just going to explain our spices here. We have an array of spices that we're going to use to actually make a vegan Worcestershire sauce because little did I know Worcestershire sauce is not vegan because it has anchovies in it. So in this beautiful purple bowl, we have some coconut sugar, pepper, salt, pink Himalayan sea salt, cinnamon, a dash of cinnamon, and some mustard seed, garlic powder, onion powder, and ginger powder as well. So this we will add to the rest of the marinade to make the Worcestershire sauce. And the rest of the marinade includes apple cider vinegar and coconut aminos. I love coconut aminos because it is soy-free as opposed to liquid aminos. And we have some grounded flaxseed. I got whole flaxseed from Glut, and they are a local co-op here in Mount Rainier, Maryland, right outside of DC. And I bought it in bulk, and so I went ahead and just grounded it down, and I'll show you guys what that's for later. We have 2 avocados, lime, fresh organic garlic, some green onion or scallion, depends on where you're from, and tomato, some organic black beans, and an onion, some vegan butter. This is Earth Balance vegan butter. And we have some Jewish rye bread, fresh from Glut. So let's go ahead and get started. Is that cool?
Yeah!
All right. So first thing we'll do is get our marinade or Worcestershire sauce together. So in this bowl, I have 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos. I have a half a cup of apple cider vinegar, and I added 2 tablespoons of water, and then I'm going to add in this mixture as well. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and stir that up. And literally, voila, we have vegan Worcestershire sauce.
Wow, that looks so simple.
So simple. I mean, and we probably already have most of these ingredients in our pantry anyways. So, and you can bottle that. I would say keep it in the refrigerator for up to a month. Okay?
Wow, a month.
Yeah, up to a month. Maybe even longer if you keep it in a glass container. All right, so I'm going to put that to the side for now. And then I'm going to grab our black beans. So I'm using organic black beans, and it's important that whenever you are purchasing a canned bean or anything really canned, that it is organic. And then with your beans, you want to strain them like I've done here. You strain them so you can clean off any of the excess water or anything that is in the can. I'm going to add it to this large container, and this is going to be the base of our burger. So we're basically making a black bean burger, and what I'm going to do is chop up some fresh garlic. I love fresh garlic. I mean, it's up to you. You can definitely go with with garlic powder, but I think fresh garlic really makes the flavors pop out, and you have a little bit more control over how intense of a flavor you want.
And what else is garlic good for? Why is this a good ingredient?
Well, garlic, it really depends on who you're talking to. So Dr. Sebi fans would say no garlic because it's definitely not on the alkaline list. But, I believe if you are in good health, then you can definitely enjoy garlic in moderation. But garlic is so good for, actually lowering your blood pressure. So that's a good thing. But, of course, the flavor, I think that's the biggest benefit. And if you like roasted garlic, if you've never had roasted garlic, pop one in the oven and roast it and give it a try. It literally turns into butter, and you can spread it on your toast or anything and just enjoy it that way.
Yummy.
Yeah, so, all right. That one is a little harder, so I'll move on to that. I always have this, love, I won't even say love-hate, because I don't hate garlic, but, peeling garlic is not always the funnest thing to do. All right, here we go. And you do have the option to buy peeled garlic already, but again, I like really seeing my produce prior to it being cut open or peeled or anything like that. Some fresh garlic that I just peeled. And this garlic is actually organic, so that made me really happy. So I'm going to just throw that in there. And then I'm going to grab the onion, and I'm just going to cut off a little bit because I don't need much for the burger. The rest of this garlic is going to go on top of the burger because, again, we are making classic patty melts today. So
you better get that onion, girl. Got them Stevie J lips right there. Getting real tight with it.
I got to sharpen my knife a little bit. In there, and then I'm gonna grab some green onion, probably just one stalk, and the ends off. And now you can also freestyle this burger, whatever you like in your black bean burgers. If you want to add some corn, you can add tomatoes, you can add mushrooms, peppers, more onions, red onions. Just freestyle it, add in all those veggies. All right, so that's good. Got that in there. And then while we are preparing the rest of this burger, I want to talk about the flax seeds. So why I'm going to be adding these is because we need a binder. Typically, you would use an egg to bind the meat, or even black bean. Some black bean burgers do have egg in it, but today, because this is a plant-based vegan kitchen, we're not using eggs, and we're going to use flax seeds instead. So it's super easy as a replacement. You just put some flax seeds in a bowl like that, and then you're going to add a couple tablespoons of water. All right, so I don't want to add too much. Okay. You want a consistency where it's a little, all right, so it's a little soupy right now, just a little, and then we're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes. And then it's going to get even more jelly, and that's going to act as our binder. Okay, so I'll put that right to the side. Now we come back to the black bean burger. So we have black beans, we have white onions, and some scallion or green onions chopped up in there. And then we've made our own vegan Worcestershire sauce with coconut aminos, apple cider vinegar, some water, and various spices. I'm going to add this Worcestershire sauce. I always get that word tongue-tied.
I just say Worcester.
And I think everybody's saying it wrong. There's I saw some YouTube video about it. So I'm just going to add some of this mixture as basically the seasoning, the marinade for the burger. And then this is where the fun part comes in. You get your hands in there and you just start mashing the black beans. and squeezing everything into a nice consistency. All right, so then
That looks fun.
it is fun. It's definitely fun. And it's good to get connected and be connected to your food. So we're going to grab the flax seeds.
Which is the egg replacement.
The egg replacement. So we have our binder.
Does that work also for baked goods?
Yep. Works for baked goods especially. You know, brownies, cakes, pies if you need that.
Anywhere where you can use an egg, you can use the flaxseed instead.
Pretty much, yep. And then there's also some other alternatives for baking, like avocado or applesauce, a banana. It just really depends on what you're baking, but typically with flax seeds, you can't go wrong. All right, so now we have this beautiful mixture for our black bean burger. And I'm going to put this to the side because we are going to prep our onions for grilling, because what's a patty melt without onions, right? We need like caramelized onions right on top of it. So go ahead and peel this. And I remember when I was, this might have been like 6 years ago at most. I used to work at Johnny Rockets. I was serving tables there. This is pre-vegan, so I definitely was enjoying all the free food. So I would eat tons of burgers, and they had a patty melt, and man, it was like something about caramelized onions on a burger was just incredible. So I'm really excited to be making this for you all today, because it's one of my favorites, one of my pre-vegan favorites that has now been veganized.
Veganization is her specialty.
Yes.
Ooh, I can't wait till you make that vegan pizza with the cauliflower crust.
Oh man, yeah, cauliflower crust is so good.
She also makes this buffalo cauliflower that is like out of this world. General Tso's cauliflower, anything that you can imagine, it's a flavor. Danny can veganize it for you. Cause she's a damn good vegan, baby.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've seen that meme about it's like this girl, she's just looking at you and she's like, I'll veganize the shit out of you. Like, if you come across me, I'm gonna veganize you.
That's how I feel about people.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You know, at least I'm just spreading the love and spreading what makes me feel good. And
right, because that's where it all starts at. You feel good, then you think good, and
exactly.
you do good, and you are good.
Exactly. So now we have all of our onions done and ready to go. So
and this is how we also know that both of us are actually rather detoxed and clean, because neither of us are crying tears by having the onions. And when I was younger, I actually used to hate onions being cut around me because I would have a bunch of tears. And I just took a big whiff of those onions, and I'm not crying at all, baby.
Yep. There you go. You have a great point there. So, yeah, if you are, I mean, most of us need to detox and, you know, detox consistently. It's not something you just do one time.
Right.
You're like, oh, I'm cleansed.
It's a lifestyle.
7-day cleanse. No, you got to do it consistently every season and intentionally, you know, detoxing maybe just the colon and just the liver. So,
right.
Yeah. All right. So, now we are going to prepare some guac.
Guac?
We need guac. You know what I mean? We got a burger, we have some chips over there, and we're going to need some guac for either on top or on the side or whatever. Eating it raw. I mean, getting a spoon and just going in. I actually did that last night. I had some
Guac with that guac.
And I was up late and I was like, beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
That is beautiful. Ugh. Look at that.
Yeah.
Avocado love is real.
It is.
Avocadoism.
I know how to pick a man.
You do. So do you do shopping trips as well with people?
I do. I can meet you at your local grocery store and guide you through the process of choosing plant-based foods, because you don't have to shop at Whole Foods. I mean, you can. It's great if you want to, but you can just go and buy everything that you need for a plant-based diet at your local grocery store. So I would love to meet you and hang out, and we would just chat for about 2 hours, and you also, the great thing about the shopping trip is you also get to go home with some recipes and a meal plan, so you're not just like, okay, I got the shopping list now, I don't know what to do. So
right.
yeah, so that's the good part about that.
Are you also a
service.
personal chef?
I am. I really, however you need me, I show up. So if you need,
I know that's right.
Yeah, if you need a personal chef, I definitely offer those services. You want to do something special for you and your honey, or you and your family for the evening, or you and a parent, I definitely can come and do that. So
With who else did you say you do parties?
yeah, parties. So I can cater your event if it's your corporate event in your office or at your home, personal parties. I even have a mobile juice bar. So if you wanted to add that as an element to your party, yeah, because sometimes.
And what about weddings?
Weddings, yeah, definitely. I mean, on a small scale, I'm not, I definitely am not large, and I don't plan to.
You want to keep it cozy?
I really do want to keep it cozy. So, I can accommodate about 100 people. So, beyond that, yeah, I want to keep it really authentic and as fresh and as pure as possible. So that's why I would like to keep it.
I do agree
small.
that big batch things sometimes do lose a bit of their authenticity and flavor, and it's like spreading your love too thin.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and
some people are poly, but not with my food. It's like, no.
And then it's really me right now that's just doing it all, and I like that, because I do want to make sure that I'm touching every step of the way, because the energy that's in the food is equally as important as the nutrition in the food. So,
yes.
yes. So
Spiritually nutritious.
Right. So I definitely have to make sure like I'm in a good space when I enter the kitchen, because that energy goes into the food and that gets transferred. I mean, that goes back to the conversation we had earlier about the animals and their energy transferring to us. And so it's something that I also am mindful of. So
Queen Afua talks about that as well in her book, Heal Thyself, how your kitchen is the laboratory for your home. It's actually the most important space in your home. Your bathroom is another one of those spaces, because it should be the place where you're cleansing and it's serene. But the kitchen is the place where, I mean, your food is a medicine. So this is literally the place that keeps you, builds you, loves you. All of those things. It hugs you. Have you ever been hugged by an avocado in your tummy? I have.
So I'm going to keep a couple of these slices just ready for us to put on the burger.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My mouth is salivating right now.
Grab this fork. So whenever you're making...
So what are you doing now?
Yeah, when you're making guacamole, first thing you want to do is chop up your avocado and add them to a bowl and mash them before you add anything else.
Mash it up.
So you also have the option of putting it in your blender if you want to do that, and then you can pulse it just like you can make salsa in your blender. But I like chunky avocado and guacamole, so I tend to do it by hand, and just that connection with the food anyways is something I love, so I don't mind.
Yes, connection with the food. They actually say that, you are supposed to actually eat with your hands. A lot of the cultural foods that we eat, Mediterranean, Ethiopian, African food, you use the fufu with your hands, or the injera bread. The enzymes are actually excited by your fingertips touching the food. And it actually helps and aids in the digestion process when you touch your food. So that's a very great point as well.
Yep, that is very, very true. All right, so now that I have that mashed up, get that to the side. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt. I get my spices from Glut, the co-op that I mentioned earlier in Mount Rainier, and they sell bulk spices, and along with other bulk food items. So I really like them for low waste, you know, because there's so much trash in this world, and so being able to buy bulk foods is great. I typically have like my glass containers with me and just pop it in there.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Exactly.
And compost when you can.
Right. Yep. So one of my most key ingredients to guacamole is a little bit of fresh garlic, and most people don't add that, but it really makes a world of a difference. So I'm gonna peel a clove, and then we're gonna dice that up and chop it in, or throw it in the guacamole. And then the last thing we'll add is some lime juice, and that is good for preserving the color, and the flavor is good, of course. But if you want real bright green avocado and guacamole, you want to make sure you put some lime juice in it.
Lime juice is my go-to for everything. Like, I put it on my fruits, thanks to Comedic Yogi. Shout out. When we took a trip to Costa Rica, everything had lime juice on it, and so I put it on almost everything. If I'm making homemade hummus or homemade, I usually just I can't even wait to mash up the avocado. It ends up in my mouth, so I just love avocado. I'll chop it up and eat it. But someone like Danni, she has the patience to create these arts of food. I would call it food art. I would definitely call what she does food art, food love. She also made those beautiful bracelets that are on her wrist and the watch. She also sews clothes and wraps crystals. Yeah. And she does a lot of different things. All a part of a conscious health community called Chi here in Maryland. We're going to focus on the veganism, but I certainly may invite them back to speak more about what they do with that organization, because, you know, no one is an island. It's important to have isolation to ascend and get with your true self, but it's also important to connect with people that are on the same vibrational frequency as you.
Yeah.
And that goes with your love life and your friendships.
Yeah, that's very true. And being a part of a collective has been very valuable, because I'm just one aspect of, just nutrition is one aspect of healing in general. So being able to work with others that are like-minded, and we can really provide, you know, a group of people that are already kind of like, we're set up. We're like, you can just come to us and we got the recipe or the
for you to open yourself to heal yourself.
Yeah.
Because healing is an inside job.
It sure is, and it starts with you. So.
Yes.
All right, so just chopping up some tomatoes, and the tomatoes are for the guacamole as well. And then we are going to get the pan nice and hot and throw those burgers in there. And all we're going to do is just, you know, grab the black beans and form them into patties and then throw them in the pot. So we'll see the next scene.
I love tomatoes in my guac. It's probably my favorite. Oh, it's my favorite to put in everything.
All right.
Hear that? Whip it. Whip it. Whip it.
There you go. We'll put that to the side. Now it's time to go to the oven. Okay.
We doing the most over here. Yes, bomba clots. Big up, big up. Show your people what it do, yeah. What going with the patty melt, yeah.
All right. Everything ironed up in the kitchen. And so we're going to go ahead and throw.
And what are we making today?
Oh, we are making vegan patty melt burgers. American classic, but veganized. So we've already got the burgers prepped. We just got to cook them up. We got some onions chopped up. We got to have caramelized onions. And then we have some pepper jack cheese.
Yum.
100% plant-based and soy-free. And these are going to get melted on some rye bread. Yeah. All right. So in a pan, we got some earth-balanced vegan butter. I put half of this stick in there. And we're just going to wait for the flame to for it to start bubbling again. And then we're going to, because we turned it down because we were turning up. So So.
Yeah, you know.
Now that we've turned down a little bit, we're going to turn this back up and get into it. So, just waiting patiently. Look, it's coming. I could probably throw them in now.
Ooh, crack-a-lackin'.
There we go. All right, so... All right. Oh, I love the smell of onions. All right, and we're not even we don't have to season them or anything. We're just gonna cook them in this butter until they cook down. And if we need to add more butter, just go ahead and add more. But just keep tossing them. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so while that's cooking, what I'm going to do over here is we have our burger mixture with black beans, green onions, regular onions, and our Worcestershire mixture that we made earlier. So I'm going to divide this into a couple different patties. So you can get that going as soon as the onions come out. So I'm just going to put my hand right in. Cut it in half pretty much, and then divide that in half. So now I have 4 patties. And these are going to go right into the pan. Just lay down like that. I'm going to use some vegan butter, and then we'll fry it up until it gets nice and crispy. I'm going to put a little bit of cracked black pepper on at the end. So that's what we got going on over here. Yeah. And then after we cook the burgers, then it's going to be just melting the cheese, grilling the bread, and putting all the toppings on. And then we're good to go.
I'm hungry.
I know, me too, already.
Ooh. And now I'm like at least 3.
Yeah, I'm going to wash my hands.
This is how you wash your hands. Make sure you're getting your fingers. There you go. She has very strong hands.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Made for
let's
cooking.
Check on these. Yes, yes, yes. You see that brown? That's what we want. And we are moving in a good direction. I have the flame on high, so it's just cool for now. You just got to make sure you are watching it. Because you don't want it to burn.
So don't go and watch TV while you're cooking.
No. You definitely want to be present. That's one of the things about cooking and eating. You should be very present. Be in the moment and know what you're, focus on what you're doing. I mean, sometimes, of course, if it's a pot of stew that needs to cook for 45 minutes or so, yeah, I might go sit down and do something. But I'll put on the timer and I'm cognizant of the time. But if it's just a quick meal like this, I'm here in the kitchen, hanging out, really connecting with my food and putting in that good energy. And it's also a good time to just breathe and meditate, or even, just like be with self. You know? Yeah. So, because our food, just like Queen mentioned earlier, is about, the kitchen is where we heal ourselves, is where we nourish our bodies. So we should be investing that time and energy in the kitchen, in our space, and putting all of our good love and good vibes into exactly what we are putting into our mouth. So, man, these onions look good.
Put good vibes into what you put in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's a holistic statement.
For you and your family,
Or you and your man, you know what I'm saying? Put good vibes in what you put in your mouth.
Yeah. Anything you put in your mouth needs to be good vibes. Anything you put in your body, on your body, around your body, through your body, wherever you put it, wherever you put it, make sure it's good vibes. And
my body is your body, baby. Your body. LSG.
Yes.
No MSG.
Right. Only LSG.
Right.
Rest in peace.
Aw, who passed away?
Gerald Levert.
Oh, right. Oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
God bless his family.
Yeah, he is our ancestor now and all around us.
All around us.
Singing and all of that.
All of that. Right? That's what I was thinking. He hears us right now.
And he was one of the great voices of R&B, for real. Like,
right.
Who sings like that now?
I don't know, but I like Luther.
Well, yeah, but
rest in peace to him too.
Right. Yeah. Like, there's not too many
Lenny
now.
Williams. All the ancestors.
Old school, yeah.
And Al Green, Stevie Wonder.
Have, like D'Angelo and Raphael Sadiq.
You better speak.
Who else we got? Some brothers that can sing.
Speaking of
Anthony
which,
Hamilton.
He can sing.
But he's a little churchy for me. I like that. I don't know.
The soul to it I like, but he did do the song Big Leg Girl or something like that. He liked about the big leg woman, but they be in church
Anthony
too.
Hamilton?
Yeah, but they be in church, so it's still churchy.
Of course.
But what I was gonna say, I might be one of them girls a little bit. I'm thicker, but thick. But Lucy Pearl. Lucy Pearl on Dance Tonight with Raphael Sadiq. That's my song. Speaking of which, check out my dance videos on OpenVoiceMedia on YouTube. I'll be kicking it. Come vibe with me. Kick it with me.
Yeah.
That's some vegan booty popping on there. You ain't never seen vegan booty popping.
And that brings me to like a lot of times people are like, man, vegans, they're like sick and pale and frail and
just the opposite,
malnourished. And like, first of all,
we get all the nutrients.
The
vitamin D, C, A, B, E, F, and G.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And so, really, if you're worried about all of that, like, first of all, don't worry about, oh my God, I'm not gonna be thick no more. I'm not gonna be this. Just know that you're gonna be healthy. You're gonna be beautiful. You're gonna be your best self.
And it is. Some of it is your genetics. Listen, it doesn't matter what I do or don't eat or how much I exercise. I get more fit, but I stay thick.
Yeah.
Okay. Even when I was a size smaller, and I still want to continue to detox and cleanse and become even more of a plant-based vegan. Even, more healthy, more aligned. It's always ascending. We can ascend until we turn into light, okay? Completely. And I mean that literally, not figuratively. It's called transconfiguration. And so, if you just not all light and we see you and you look like something out the Matrix, then you can still get healthier and align more. The monks transcend. Yeah. I think of myself like the last airbender. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You trying to get all of them elements aligned and together within yourself and outside of yourself. So within is without, so below is above. Okay?
All right, we're going to take these onions out.
Ooh, they look juicy.
They do. I'm pretty sure they're
Notorious B.I.G. juicy. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's the only way I really like my onions if I'm going to eat them. They gotta be cooked like that. And probably by Danny, because I'm not going to buy onion and cook it. If you don't like to do stuff, you can hire Danny to do it for you.
Right. Absolutely. I am here to serve. So.
Yes, and we're here to support. How about that?
All right, so just with the same butter that's in the pan, I'm going to go ahead and throw these burgers right in.
We throw these burgers right in.
You know?
Where you from? Where you from, V?
Nowhere.
Nah, and everywhere at the same time.
Well, if you mean like where I was incarnated on this earth.
Yes, your first incarnation.
Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I then grew up in Northern Virginia.
Northern Virginia. Loudoun County.
First Fairfax County. I actually grew up in Fairfax County.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we go hard in Fairfax County. I don't know about Loudoun County, but shout out to Fairfax County and Loudoun County. But, you know, on a more serious level, I am from Sirius. I'm not from here.
Duh.
So,
right.
You know, that's the real answer.
That's the real answer. And if you want to get serious, Google that.
Yeah.
If you want to get serious, Google some Dogon, Google some Zulu, Google some Kemetic, or don't Google anything and sit still, and it'll be brought to you, because that's how it was brought to me, baby. We call those uploads. Some people call them downloads. But you know, we get down like Janelle Monáe. Fem the Future, hashtag. I know you're going to watch this. She's watching it right now. Hey, Janelle.
Hey, Janelle. I love your acting skills. Oh my gosh, I saw you perform in Philadelphia at the Lecture Factory. And, I mean...
ATL, shouty.
Dope. No, Philly.
No, I was just calling out ATL from her song.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, no.
ATL, we made it out there. Kansas City, we made it out there. Okay? I be knowing the lyrics and stuff. It's hard.
Burgers are in.
The burgers look busy bomb. She's taking y'all. So, you wanted to ask questions about all that. She got somebody in her life, you know what I mean? So don't be coming with the okie doke.
Just throwing some coarse black pepper. Just for the effects, you know. And one thing I do want to share while those are cooking, I on Facebook, if you want to join my support group, it's Damn Good Vegan Tips for Plant-Based Lifestyle, and it's DAM, no N, so DAM Good Vegan Tips for a Plant-Based Lifestyle as well. My other social media handles are also Damn Good Vegan on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So feel free to join the group. In the group, I share recipes, ideas, tips, tricks, anything vegan, anything plant-based, anything cool and dope that's related to, you know, living compassionately and things of that nature. So feel free to join and be a part of the community and get inspired. And, you know, maybe if you're vegan curious, it can kind of give you an idea on if it's something that you want to experiment with. So.
Ooh, look at that browning. Delicious. Did I tell you you're my favorite sister friend?
Oh, I love you because I feed you.
It's not just because you feed me. It's the how.
Ah, yes.
But it is a large factor. I'm like, I love my friends that know how to dance and play sports and do fitness and do yoga.
For sure.
And travel.
And
read and even pray together. But I'm just saying though, look at this. This is beautiful. It won my heart. So, since we're here putting out cheeses, tell me about your other support group for your lifestyle.
You want to taste a piece of cheese?
Oh, I sure do. I'm so freaking hungry. Oh, God. Yum, 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 yum.
Again, follow your heart. Pepper jack cheese slices. So good. So
that's what it is. Burgers, cheese, beautiful people. Hey there. Hi. Beautiful vegans. God in my heart. So tell us about your lifestyle as a vegan, not only as a plant-based vegan. This is Danni McGhee from damngoodvegan.com. She's an amazing chef. She's a personal shopper. She's a caterer. She'll do your personal events. She can do this for you in your home, this for you and your hubby, your honey, whoever it is. She made those beautiful bracelets. She sews. She wraps crystals. She's all around the bomb. I'm just saying.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. So tell us about your lifestyle beyond those amazing things.
Well, one of the things that is big in my life is celibacy. 15 months ago, I decided to take a vow of celibacy because I wanted to try something different. I really didn't know what I was embarking on, but I knew I wanted to give it a try. So, excuse me.
God bless you.
Thank you. So, deciding to be celibate and intentionally celibate was big, because I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know how to go about this. So I looked for guidance. A friend of mine and I, we were searching, and because we both decided, hey, let's try the celibacy thing. So we're Googling, looking for support, but all we found were religious-based groups. And not to knock anybody's religion, we just wanted to come from a more spiritual standpoint, so we could understand really how sex plays a role in our lives, and also how abstaining from sex can also play a role in our lives. And we weren't getting that support through a religion-based group, so we decided to start our own. So in this group, it's a beautiful sisterhood of women who are sharing their ups, their downs, but they are committing to a celibate lifestyle to manifest everything that they want, whether it be healing for themselves, manifesting a new partner, manifesting a new job, home, anything that they want, a new baby, anything. And so, but the biggest part is the healing, because that comes first. And for me personally, taking that time to heal, 14 months later, I met my life partner, and since then, we did consummate the relationship, but then we decided to go back and be celibate, because we have goals and we got things to do, and we want to connect on another level. So we're able to be intimate using things like Tantra and Kundalini and all of that. So it's still, we're still connected.
And simple things too. There's simple things, ways to be intimate. Food is actually a really big way to be intimate in an intimate space with any of your loved ones. Hugging, cuddling, touching, eye locking. There's so many different ways to be intimate. There's another woman that I know, Dr. Zalakia Hempworth Clark, who is actually a sexologist, and she studies the different ways that people are aroused or attracted to one another, and it's called sexuality. But in all honesty, for me, and what we're talking about here was celibacy, I would say that it's sensuality, because it's about sensuology. It's about the study of, which is what ology means, of your senses. And there's no better way to study them than to use them. So it could be aromas, it could be, it could be some patchouli oil, it could be baths, it could be any way that you can show love to another person. And that includes, The 5 Love Languages is a good book to me as well to speak about that. It talks about words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, gifting, and the way that someone gives to you might not be the only way you want to receive, and the way that you want to receive might not be the way that the person you're with or the people that you're with want to receive as well. So there are so many levels of consciousness and world of sensuality and sexuality outside of actual intercourse that are infinite, especially for women. If we can have infinite orgasms, we can have infinite everything.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
God is infinite love. Queen Goddess, infinite love. Okay.
Yeah. Sex transmutation is a thing, and is a powerful thing. And just like sex transmutation in the physical form is birthing a baby, or creating a baby. But in the metaphysical, spiritual way, that's how we create our ideas. That's how I created this recipe for this meal. That's how we created these bracelets, things like that. So, yeah.
And synchronicity is big to me too. So right now on the clock is 555. Those are numbers of mastery.
Yes.
And the burgers are almost done. So we've mastered this.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I definitely think anything that you've heard in this entire interview, any segments of it that you don't understand, please Google it. Please get into yourself. There's so much in the world. Like, just sit on a beach somewhere and get into yourself, in the woods. If you don't have that, find a park. Get with yourself.
Right.
Uh-oh, it's patty melt time. It's patty melt time.
Yeah, I'm just
About to get back in close. I want to get close to the patty melts. Who needs patty cake when you got patty melt?
Let's put that on top.
I think that the baker was gay because it was like patty cake, baker's man. Or the baker was a woman. But either way, I mean, it's cool. I'm just saying patty cake, patty melt, patty cake, baker's man.
Cheese?
Of course I do.
Like a the mouse.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so vegan cheese doesn't quite melt the same way that regular cheese does. You have to give it a little bit more attention. So as it's melting, sometimes what I like to do is I'll wait a little bit longer, but I'm gonna flip the cheese because the steam that's coming up from the bottom is helping to melt the cheese, and that's just how vegan cheese works. You just gotta steam it.
So you gotta flip it.
So yeah, flip it like that.
Anybody who used to watch Comic View might know that reference.
Boom. Okay, so let that work for a little bit, and then we're going to, I'm gonna give Michelle
Make it
some
work.
more cheese.
Yes. I don't know who that is.
Oh, Queen. That did really good up until that part.
You did.
All right.
That's because we started laughing and giggling and stuff, I think.
We have this beautiful loaf of fried bread.
Ooh, smell it again. Yes. Yes, you better hit that audio. Yes, we about to be partners in this voiceover game because you know I got all of the voices, the little ones.
Yes. So, I'm gonna go ahead and well, actually, let me take the burgers out the pan. Just wanted to steam the cheese a little bit because we are going to grill them like a patty melt. You know, like the grilled cheese.
That out. The way you do it is magical. This is a continuation of Damn Good Vegan. We are watching
Getting that ready for that burger build.
an amazing chef, Danni McGhee from Damn Good Vegan, do her thing, baby. Tomato.
Yes. Okay.
I'm not sure why we're whispering, but I feel like I'm in Crocodile Dundee. Rest in peace to you, too.
Let me grab a paper towel.
Talking about all the ancestors today.
All right, so we have these beautiful burgers. Some pepper jack cheese that has been melted on top.
Yes, Vanna White the burger.
Yes. Here we have. Okay. And then we also caramelize these onions. They look
succulent.
and smell beautiful.
Don't they? Like a noodle.
They're really good though. Okay. Then we're gonna build the burger because first we're gonna grill this. So we gotta build it, then we grill it, and then we eat it.
Build it, grill it, eat it.
Yeah.
Build it, grill it, eat it. I'm sorry, I'm making a song. Go ahead.
So behind me in the pan, we have some butter that's already melted or melting. So it's getting ready for us. And then while we wait, we will add first our burger that goes on the bottom.
I'm sorry.
Okay. And then we're going to put this onion.
Oh my god, if you guys aren't salivating watching this, then you don't know what good food is. Oh my god. Okay, I guess I'm a vegan foodie. I'm realizing that. My mouth is really salivating.
And then I'm just going to put this right on top like that. Grill this. And then
Add avocado after.
yeah. Okay.
What was that?
Yeah. All right, going to the pan.
We going to the pan, son. Let's go. Build it, grill it, eat it.
Alright, so
Look how simple she makes everything. She's just coating the plate.
yeah, there we go. From the pan. Getting that
Oh, yeah, the pan. Oh, I missed it. Sorry.
Okay.
Ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Oh my god, okay.
Pan right. Okay.
Yeah, I like that right there. Cacao.
Sizzling. That's what we want.
Now that's a sizzler. I don't want to go to no other type of sizzler but this.
Oh man, you remember Sizzler?
Oh, which one? The reggae artist?
Well,
or
no. I mean, like,
yeah,
Sizzler, not Sizzler.
right, the sizzler.
Yeah. We actually had one within walking distance from our house where I grew up in Florida.
Uh-huh.
We went there like probably once. Like, it wasn't a thing because we didn't. My grandmother cooked at home, so we didn't.
I know that's right, and that's the first love.
Yeah, we didn't eat out, so I was like, okay,
real
so
food.
We would go and get a steak. It was like a special thing, but it really was like, I'd rather eat at home.
Now the word steak actually makes my stomach turn. I mean, because it makes
cauliflower steak, that is. Bam, bam. Yeah, but no, I get it.
Cause I just be like, that's a cow, yo. Like, how can you say that? Like,
Yeah.
that's an animal.
Right.
You're eating a person. You're a cannibal. Sorry, I'm a bit of a food animal activist. PETA
for sure. Yeah. Definitely hope that well, I see it happening. I feel like the shift is
It's happening.
Definitely
It is.
happening, and we're seeing one thing that I've noticed is in the last 4 years, the response to restaurants or at restaurants. 4 years ago, people weren't serving as many vegan options.
She's flipping the burger.
Oh,
look at that! Silly. Yummy.
All right, we might have. You are now vibing with Open Voice Media.